Hey everyone, Once Bitten here with Battle Report. So we move on to Game 4 of Coastal Carnage 2014, my Empire versus a Demon Prince-led Warriors of Chaos list. This is the list that inspired me to make this build, not because I thought that I would go against it every game, of course that would never happen, but because I felt that with lists I had been running, I had no way to deal with this list. So that's why. Yeah, so as I said in the last battle report, I'm on one of the bottom tables. It's just been it's been a really fun tournament. But the way they score it, if you suffer even a minor loss, you get no points for it. So points-wise, it's been an absolutely horrible tournament for me. Yeah, so this is a Blood and Glory scenario. This is a picture taken after movement on turn 1, but basically, you get extra 600 points for breaking your opponent's fortitude first, 300 if you break your opponent's fortitude second. You get 2 extra victory points for breaking your opponent's fortitude, and you can get an extra victory point for every forest you control at the end of the game, and there are 3 of them in a line diagonal across the table. So, my list you should know. His list, on the far right, he's got some dogs that you cannot see. There's some Marauders on horse, 3 Skull Crushers, they have the flaming banner. I didn't know that, or I might have used my Captices against him because he has the Dragonbane gem. But I didn't look close at the list. Let's see, unit of Nurgle warriors with his battle standard bearer. The Demon Prince kitted out like that. Two Chimeras, some more Nurgle warriors. This one with the Lore of Metal sorcerer, and 2 Nurgle gore beasts. So nice and compact, hard hitting. So turn 1, I move up like you saw, and then Magic actually wasn't able to get anything off that affected anything. During shooting, the Hellblaster tore apart his Marauders. My steam tank misfired when I shot, put a couple wounds on itself, and the cannon didn't do anything. So, not the end of the world, but I was really hoping between a couple banishments and a steam tank, a cannon, and a Hellblaster that I would have at least a Chimera or the Demon Prince dead or down some wounds. So not thrilled, not disheartened, but not thrilled with how it started. Warriors of Chaos turn 1, he moves up like this. So his plan with the Demon Prince is to 6 dice Purple Sun, send it through my my steam tank and Hellblaster, my general. Everything. Just send it right down the line there. If it works, there's a 50-50 chance of some really bad things happening, especially with the steam tank, my general, and stuff like that. If it doesn't work, he's in a real bad position because my steam tank's going to be able to plow into him. So he's bum rushing me with the Chimeras and the Demon Prince. Everything else is moving up as fast as it can, but of course it's still fairly far back. Empire turn 2. Yeah, his magic phase, he 6 dices it and does not get irresistible force, so I use a Dispel Scroll. Magic is otherwise uneventful. Empire turn 2, steam tank crashes into the Demon Prince. That's as good a chance as I have ever of just tying him up. If I don't kill him, and let's face it, I'm probably not going to kill him, he'll have another chance at Purple Sun. So that could be bad. So anyway, if you look on the top left, because this is Blood and Glory, we could deploy closer together. So my opponent was actually up 15 inches from the edge instead of 12 inches. So we were closer together than normal. My demigryphs were also at the 15-inch line, and they made the charge into one of his Nurgle chariots. Now, he was trying to set up counter charges between the 2 chariots and the Warriors of Chaos. If I charged the Warriors of Chaos, they certainly would have been steadfast, probably would have stuck, and I think one of his Nurgle beasts probably would have been able to charge me, maybe both, I don't know. But by charging this other chariot, basically, if I don't beat it, he's going to be able to countercharge with his warriors. He cannot countercharge with his other chariot because his warriors are blocking him, and that's just a mistake he made. But if I win combat and he breaks, I'm going to overrun at an angle and get a flank charge into his other Gorebeast chariot. So some tactical maneuver mistakes there on my opponent's part. Yeah, between a couple banishments and a Hellblaster and a cannon, his Chimeras are no more. And after combat, the Demon Prince is down to half life. He has 2 wounds. I took 2 wounds off of him. He has 2 wounds remaining. And that makes him much more manageable. The big thing in situations like this is I don't really care if he kills my steam tank. I just need him to do it on his turn so that on my turn I can shoot at him. If he does it on my turn, on his turn he can charge me and get safely into combat. So there's a close-up. I'm down to 6 wounds in the steam tank. I did 2 wounds myself, misfiring turn 1, and Demon Prince did 2 to it. And over here, yep, I took a wound. I think I only did maybe 1 or 2 wounds to the chariot. It broke from combat. I pursued it, caught it, and that brought me into a flank charge of the other chariot. And now he cannot countercharge me with his warriors. So that mistake is really costing him on the left. Warriors turn 2. What else can he do? He's just moving up as fast as possible. Yeah. So after fighting here, I do a wound to him, he does a wound to me, and he sticks. And we go to Empire turn 3. So during the movement phase, the steam tank grinds and kills the Demon Prince, which was, let's be honest, right there's the game. I mean, everything else he has can hurt me, but I would have to be insanely unlucky or bad. He's so down in points right now. He's about to lose another chariot, and my steam tank still has a steam point left, so he can still shoot a cannon. So things are spiraling downhill very quickly for the warriors. Yeah, the Archlector parked himself in front of the warriors on the left. So basically, the only thing he can charge is my Archlector. He'll win combat. I'll be stubborn 9 rerollable. And if he does that, I'm going to countercharge him in the flank with my Halberdiers. If he doesn't, then I'm just going to have 2 chances of banishment and Hellblaster and stuff like that to work on him. So he's not in a good position there. Over here on the right, Hellblaster whittles down the Warriors unit. The steam tank takes off a Skull Crusher. I don't know what the other cannon did. Probably misfired or something. Capsuses charge the dogs just to get easy points. I don't want the Capsuses anywhere near the Skull Crushers because I think they would easily kill me. But again, I wasn't paying attention and I didn't know they had the Flaming Banner. But that's okay. Capsuses at this point in the game is just going to turn around and sit in those woods and secure me an extra victory point. Or a battle point, I should say. Over here on the left, the Demis lose one of their number, but they kill and run down they beat and run down the Nurgle chariot. And you can see that Warriors unit has been greatly depleted on the left, thanks to banishment. So Warriors turn 3. Warriors on the left charge my Archlector. The other Warriors charged my Hellblaster and failed. I don't remember what he needed, but it was a decently long charge. Skull Crushers charge the steam tank. As always, he can have the steam tank. Just take him on his turn. So kill him now, or don't kill him on my turn and kill him on the next turn. Because if he does that, then on my turn, I have a chance to shoot at him. If he kills him on my turn, then on his turn he can charge me, and I don't want that. Empire turn 4. Yeah, we're in a challenge with my Archlector with his Sorcerer, or his Champion. I think his Champion, and I killed him round 1. Because these Warriors of Chaos, he can't refuse challenges, which is nice. So my Halberdiers charge them in the flank. I'm just going to slaughter them. The Demigryphs charge the flank of the Warrior unit. If those Warriors can reform to face my Demigryphs, that might be bad for me, but I want to hold them up and not give them free charges into the Hellblaster. If I didn't charge, I could have shot at him again and whittled him down even more, but he would have had enough, and then he would have, he could easily start charging things I didn't want him charging. So there's a picture of that. Actually, in hindsight, I probably should have charged him and just shot at him again and let him do its worst to the Hellblaster. I could have countercharged with my Halberdiers. But whatever, it looks like that. So I come in here, I crush these guys. He needs Snake Eyes to stick. There's no BSB nearby. It's more than 12 inches away. And he rolls the Snake Eyes, and he sticks. I'm in a challenge with my Archlector and his Sorcerer, and he's taken a wound on the Sorcerer. It doesn't matter. I'm going to easily get these points here. So he goes to Warriors turn 4. There's not a lot of movement going on. After combat, it looks like that. Yeah, he gets my steam tank down to 1 wound, which was actually kind of bad. This is Warriors turn 4. I wanted him the last time I wanted my steam tank to stay alive. This time I wanted him to kill me so that my Hellblaster could shoot at his Skull Crushers, but didn't happen. And then over here, let's see, miraculously, he sticks around again. So Empire turn 5, we go to fighting, and finally it was just the static combat res was too much for the warriors. So my March Lector killed his sorcerer, and then my halberdiers killed enough. They should have been gone 2 combat rounds ago, but we finally got rid of them. I told my opponent I'm not going to move models for sake of time, but when I reformed my halberdiers, they are facing the top, and they are slightly narrower and longer on each side. What I wanted to do is make it so they can march 8 inches and touch those woods on Empire turn 6, and so I can get the victory point or the battle points for that scenario objective. Over here, you can see he's whittling down my my Demigryph Knights fairly quickly, so that's not fantastic, but he still wasn't able to kill my steam tank. 1 wound left. That steam tank is clinging on to that 1 wound turn after turn after turn, and because this is Empire turn, that was huge for me. I wanted him to die last time, he didn't. I wanted him to stay alive this time, and he did. So Warriors, when it comes to Warriors turns, there's not a lot to show, so we go on to fighting. I have Phos protection up on the Demigryphs, which is helping them out, so he wasn't able to do too many wounds to me. Everybody's sticking around there. Skull Crushers finally killed the steam tank, but that's on his turn, so that's actually kind of bad for him. Empire turn 6, Halberdiers snag the woods. Halberdiers charge his Battle Standard Bearers unit. Yeah, looks like that. Between the Hellblaster and the cannon, make very short work of his Skull Crushers, and just with all the combat res, we beat and run down Battle Standard Bearers unit, and complete tabling of the warriors, and I think all I lost was a steam tank. So, yeah, it was a strong showing, of course, but, well, even though turn 1 didn't go as well as I wanted it to, turn 2 went absolutely fabulously. And my list was designed to take out Warriors of Chaos, Demon Prince list, so yeah, I'll take it. It was a nice one, 15-0 for this game, and for the tournament that boosts me back up to 28 out of 60, which puts me, mid-pack-ish, probably a little bit over mid-pack. So, yeah, so at least it was that. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it.